right, everybody, this is the Jacked Geek coming at you again with another comic, a newer comic actually, and celebrating the release of Amazon Prime's Spider-Man Noir. It is now out for you to watch all 8 episodes. I'm really excited to watch it because I just read the brand new Spider-Man Noir comic, The Gwen Stacy Affair. Now, this comic is 5 issues long. And honestly, it's a short read. It's a fun read. It's $17, brand new at your local store. I got mine from Barnes & Noble. It was right there, and I was like, dude, Spider-Man Noir, let's go. This book is written by Eric Larson with art from Andrea Baracco and Marca Crestia. Don't know how to say their names. And color from Rochelle Rosenberg. This is such a fun little read, taking Spider-Man to the 1940s, and let me just tell you, he's got the quips, he's got the thwips. That's corny. That's really dumb. Let's not do that again. Such a fun story to have, you know, if you want a short little read, you know, you're getting excited for Spider-Man Noir, or you already read it, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna get a story about it. This is a fun, brand new story. This is in color. Part of me is like, man, Spider-Man Noir should be in black and white, and there are other comics in black and white for Spider-Man Noir, but if you're just kind of getting into it, this ain't too shabby. This book is starring Peter Parker as Spider-Man Noir, Gwen Stacy, Captain Stacy, Aunt May, Mary Jane Watson, Mrs. Wong. She's fun. She's the owner of Peter Parker's office space / where he lives. She's a joy. No, she's not. We have Flagetti Flendermans. He's a bat Nazi. Did not know that. Well, didn't know that he was like a thing, but he's a bat Nazi. We have Hardboil. We have Hardboil. Some of the city boys are actually important to the plot, so I put down the city boys on here. Oh, there's Arnie. Arnie is an old friend of Peter's, but he's a Nazi supporter. We have Commander Muller, who is a super Nazi guy. We have Dr. Helga Hag. That's a crazy name to have, and she's an evil scientist. You can probably guess. They actually pack in a lot of very different kind of villains for Spider-Man to go against. Toad, and he's a toad. He's a bartender. He's a toad. It's crazy. Cyrus Goop. I'm not going to go anywhere after that. We have Plasma Man. Plasma Man, I thought he was kind of cool. And Lady Hardboil, as well as Suzu. And Suzu is the daughter of Mrs. Wong. My age rating for this is 15+. It's got some mild blood. It's got some language in it. A little bit more language than like for 5 issues, so I was a little bit surprised by that. And then there's some suggestive themes. For the suggestive themes, it's weird to rate it because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna tell you what happens. There is a page where Peter and Gwen are taking a bubble bath together. It doesn't show anything, but it's like it's there. And then in some of the narration, it kind of explains some things without saying it. So if you're a little bit older, you'll be like, oh, that's what happened. If you're a little bit younger, it'll just... So take that with what you will. Besides that, he uses guns in this. I think that's cool. So it's a little bit more violent than the normal Spider-Man would normally be. But this is the 1930s, you know, he's going up against Nazis. It's kind of fun. For the fun part, the description of this book. Peter Parker investigates the murder of Gwen Stacy's father, Captain Stacy. Now, during their time together, Peter starts to fall in love with Gwen. And as he's figuring out who the killer is, he realizes a terrible truth. That Spider-Man is the killer of Captain Stacy. So that is the plot, that is the description, and it is such a fun plot, honestly, having Spider-Man as a killer of Gwen Stacy's dad. So it's very interesting. Art, 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed the art style mixing with kind of the noir vibe. It's still like very vibrant. They're having like the 30s and like these lights coming around. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed both art styles because issue number 3 has a different kind of art style, but I actually enjoyed that too. I didn't feel like it was too much of anything different. So I really enjoyed that. 9 out of 10. Enjoyed it. Simple. Enjoyed it. Spider-Man's doing his thing, out in the city. It's great. Then there's Nazis and he fights Nazis. I'm not going to show anything else besides that because if you want to read it, read it. I'm not going to spoil the ending for you. Writing is a 7 out of 10. Very fun, but sporadic. When Spider-Man is talking, he's doing his quips and stuff like that. It's really fun, but the writing kind of goes a few different places. They're cramming so much into 5 issues, and that's good and also bad at the same time. So take that what you will. And the speed is turned down at the right moment, so that's good with the pacing. Speaking of pacing, plot 8 out of 10. A perfectly paced plot with a great premise. There's plenty of action, plenty of drama. They really do very well with the pacing of the plot. The writing itself, when I'm talking about the writing, like the dialogue and some of the writing, is just like the dialogue is sporadic, but the actual plot and the pacing is really good. So plot 8 out of 10. However, the ending, once you get midway through the 4th issue, it becomes very predictable. So I kind of predicted the ending of this book. Now there's something that happens at the end that I was surprised about. So that's very interesting. That makes me want to read the next one that comes out. But it's just like, okay, you kind of see that coming, sort of thing. With that, the story, 7 out of 10. Great, engaging story about love and lies. However, Peter doesn't learn his lesson. And the plot kind of saves him. That's why I put the plot as 8 out of 10, because the plot kind of he gets plot armor at the end with some things, and not in a way of like, oh, he got saved because he had some sort of ability. No. I'm talking about relationally. With his relationships, he gets out, and I didn't like that. I didn't agree with that. So with the story, it's a 7 out of 10 because it's just like, okay, you're setting this up. I'm kind of feeling like Aladdin vibes, but then it's not like you're expecting him to tell the truth to Gwen, and then it never happens. And so that just drove me nuts. With all that said, I'm going to give this book a rating of, I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10. It's simple, it's fun, it's quippy, it's Spider-Man Noir. Just a fun, quick read if you want to get into Spider-Man Noir. It's nothing too crazy out there, but it's fun. You know what? I take that back. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna be real with myself. This is a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10, and it's a decent book. I'll put away the thing. I'm gonna be honest. It's a 7 out of 10 book. Really fun. Spider-Man's great. Everything with Spider-Man's great. The relationships are great. Everything like that. The plot pacing so well. But then it gets predictable. He doesn't learn his lesson. He gets an outing from the plot, so that really messes it up. It definitely sets up for like a next book or something like that. So there's some closing ends, but it just, but it's fine. It's a good introduction to Spider-Man Noir. I'm pretty sure there are better ones, but if you want to just grab something from your local bookstore that's going to be out, this is it. Anyways, with all that being said, 7 out of 10, it's good. It's a good book. That's what it is. It's a good book. Sometimes you need some just solid books, just good books in your collection. Hey, if you really enjoy Spider-Man Noir, the Amazon TV show, pick this up. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. If you haven't seen the TV show, pick this up, then go watch the TV show. This is the perfect time to get into this kind of stuff. We got a whole lineup of movies coming out, and we got Spider-Man Brand New Day coming. Come on. So really excited about that. Hey, if you like this video, give it a like. Easy as that. One click, man, helps me a whole lot. And then you like these kind of videos that are kind of informative, kind of telling you what's in it, having a little bit of an age review, and then kind of my thoughts on the book, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That really helps me out a lot. And if you want to say, hey, Mom, I'm old enough to read this book or something like that, or to your dad or whatever, send that to your parents or vice versa. Be like, hey, I found a cool comic book that you might want to get. Here you go. So yeah, if you want to share the video, that helps out a lot. And then for the comment sections, give your thoughts about this book, if there's anything that I missed, or if you have a great introduction to Spider-Man Noir, please put that down below. I would love to read those kind of books. If you have any other comic book suggestions, or maybe you thought about this differently, or you agreed with me on that, and let's just be a community. Let's keep it PG, y'all. Definitely want to have more of a family kind of vibe. You know, we want to, we're doing this for the kids and stuff. So love y'all so much. God bless. And as always, hasta lasagna, my friendly pastas. Have a great day.